but we got two of the better players of the event, like two of the favorites, if you don't count Jin.
Right, if you've watched the games, they are the two players that have played the best in their games.
Definitely, I agree. So we have Book from Thailand versus... What's the other guy's name? I can't remember. Oh, versus PBE Doujin.
Yeah, Doujin,
from the Philippines, representing Playbook Elite. Shout out to Playbook Elite.
Well, shout outs to this guy as well. Book has looked super solid. His Jin has really just handled all comers. He has looked a little bit surprising with some of the characters that he has pulled out, but certainly his Jin, his favorite character at least, has been super solid. You can see the players that he made it through to get here. Took out Doujin from India. We saw that earlier on in the quarterfinals. He just looked dominant every step of the way.
I don't think I've ever seen Book play a character that's not Jin. The only time he's ever played another character was when he was forced to in Tekken Tag 2.
Oh, that's...
Well, he had to play two characters, so his team was Jin, Devil Jin, I think.
Okay, it's like as much Jin as humanly possible.
And since then, I don't think I've ever seen him pick another character.
As opposed to his opponent, who has a character pool as deep as the ocean. It is like, he plays basically whatever the situation dictates. And is that an advantage, or is it better to be that character specialist?
I think it can go both ways. The one thing that most players lack if you continue switching characters is you lose the ability to perform in the clutch, and you lose the understanding of how to deal with certain situations. So like an off-axis wall splat, maybe you might not remember what the optimal combo, the optimal follow-up for that character is. But Doujin seems to have it in the back of his mind. He always knows what the right thing to do is. And for him, I think if anyone could pull it off, he can. He could pick all these characters and perform to the best of his ability on them, regardless of who he's versing.
Wonderful Filipino fans in the audience, nation that brought, I think, the most representatives here to the 9th Esports World Championship. And hey, it's paying off with one of their members in the grand finals here. Doujin, of course, a lot of support in the crowd, a lot of support online, as well as for Book, our Thai representative here. I think it's time, Alchemist, for me to ask you the hard question. Who do you have coming out of this?
This is very, very hard to call. I think in terms of player skill level, I think it's very even. But I'm going to put my money on PBE Doujin taking it out. Simply because he just has so many tricks up his sleeves. And you never know what's going to get thrown at you. But I think Book is going to give it his all. And I think it's going to go to at least the very... I'm going to call 3-5 PBE Doujin's way.
Okay, all right. At least from just looking at how solid the Jin has been for Book, I would maybe give him a little bit of a consistency advantage when it comes to performing in the clutch, but we'll see how much that matters. It is Shaheen versus Jin. And as start things off.
As I said before, I think a lot of people would consider Doujin the best Shaheen in the Philippines. The other contender would be AK, but I don't know who, because from my opinion, I think Doujin is the better player. So off to a great start, ends the round with a down 3. Nice sidestep there, gets the counter at forward 4. Will he get him to the wall? Big damage here if he can. Sidewall, still gets a good combo. Half life already. Only 9 seconds into the round. Doesn't fall for the down back 2-1. Doesn't duck the last hit either.
And these are fast rounds. This is going to be like maybe under 20, under 30 seconds if you go for it.
Both players that are playing at a very fast tempo. And just quick pokes coming down here by Doujin. Trying to get him onto the wall. Being very greedy. That is actually minus 10, but very few characters will reach it. But because of the wall being there and the angle, he was able to reach it with a 2-4. Very well done, recognizing the fact that the pushback was limited because of the wall and the angle. And ties it up at 1-1. Nice combo here. Gets max damage at the wall.
I thought it was a sidewall that, but no, it's actually straight on there. So great follow-up, and actually maybe even enough to end it. One more hit. There it is, the KO Doujin. Knocking it down.
Playing really, really well right now.
Now, both players playing this like very, very fast, very aggressively. Is that like a character matchup style, or just the way that both players decided?
I think it's just they just want to get a feel for one another. I think playing aggressively against Shaheen from the start is kind of risky because a lot of Shaheens are counter hit happy, or like with 4-1 and stuff. But and it seems like that was the case in this match. Maybe Book can slow down a bit, just trying to get a feel, because he does have a long set ahead of him, and I think he can take his time. But yeah, the first round goes to Doujin. Very good start for him with that Shaheen pick.
Yeah, it almost feels like, you know, blink and you miss it. The first round already out of the way. It's first to 5, and now only 4 more. It's all that Doujin has to do.
So we'll go straight back into it. Still in the Mishima Dojo. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's my favorite stage.
Yeah, home field advantage here for Book. We'll see if it matters. Already, Shaheen, lots of damage done, chasing him all the way to the wall.
Goes for the Oki setup at the wall. Nice back 3, gets a plus 10, parries it, gets 2-4. Doesn't get a clean wall start. No combo there for him.
Nice flip
jump.
over. Huge acrobatics there. Is it enough? No.
Nice. Gets him with the mid. What he's gonna duck.
Round 2.
Always nice to see what players do between rounds. Do they take a little bit of a break, reset themselves? It seems, hey, at least he's picking up a round to start things off. A great start for Book. He needs to finish it.
I think what we're gonna see now is both players actually play very close, very fast, and very compact. And just like that, went for the 4-1, got greedy. Nice duck there by Book. Gets a big combo from the one side too.
God, huge damage. He's going to be able to finish this almost.
Gets the counter hit down back 4. Risky move there because he could have just done a hop kick and beat him out. He did have rage, and Shane gets big damage from all his combos.
You think this is the time to be pulling out those risky moves? I mean, I guess early on you just really want to feel out your opponent because you know over the long set you're going to be able to download.
I think it's right because if you use the lows now, you give them the idea that you want to do a slower low to close out the round rather than a quick one like the down 4 there, and that changes the timing in which they have to parry it. And if you show him that now, later on you get 3 mids or you'll be able to control the timing in a new way to close out the round.
This is going to be the fastest grand finals I have ever seen. We're already 2 sets through, and that was just a straight up 3-0. What changed there between rounds for Book?
I have no idea.
He plays back and makes it look easy.
I don't know what he did because that was so fast. Like it just went by like it was nothing. But yeah, very, very good adjustment. Ties it up at 1-1.
Wow, just really on top of this. Okay, you know, at worst comes to worst, Doujin does have a deep character roster, so he can go deep into it, but you'd like to see him figure things out instead of resorting to a character change, but I mean, something's got to change here. Book, reading him very well.
4 rounds straight, and he did the dash up 4 and baited out the get up kick, low parry and closed out the round. Gets a counter at 4-1. This is max damage combo. Will he get a wall that? Misses the ender.
Little short there, so it's going to allow an opportunity.
And a nice parry on the homing move there. Down back 4 once again. Went for the 1+2. Frame perfect punish. Excellent work there. That is -14. Gets the forward back 2. That does 55 damage for a 2-hit move from the 14 frames. Very, very strong. Very rarely used. Mainly just as a punisher. Big damage right now. Book almost enraged. Nice duck. Finally ducks for the first time. That's max damage combo. Will he go for OP? Nope, goes for max damage. In a great position now to get him to the wall. Not falling for his mind games, just backpedaling away. Doesn't want to overcommit to anything. And right now, Book just playing very defensively.
Really remarkable to see Book able to utilize all levels of style. He's playing super aggressive, he's backing off, knows exactly how to play it. Now, that's going to be good enough. It is
and
Book.
An excellent bait on the spring kick. Yeah, Doujin has lost 2 rounds overall based on the way he's gotten up off of the floor. And I think Book has realized that he's very button happy when he's on the ground. So I think he'll take advantage of that and he'll continue to do so throughout this entire set. No duck on the second hit of the back forward 2-1. Nice low parry there. Max damage combo. This is going to get it to the wall. We're going to see big damage. Drops the combo.
Okay, that's a little bit uncharacteristic, so maybe a chance for Doujin to come back. He's doing a good job spacing, turns away from the wall, so it's not his back anymore.
Nice forward 2 there to keep him in check. Electric comes out. Doesn't take advantage of the plus frames, but then again, it's better for the mind games at this point. Nice wall carry here. We're going to see big damage. Doujin now in rage. Back 1 comes out.
See if he uses this to turn one around. I'm not sure if that's enough, but okay, that's enough. There we go. All right, guaranteed. Wow, a 3-0, now a 3-1. Wow, I mean, I don't know if anything can stop Book right now. This is kind of the moment where you have to think, hey, we're over halfway through the series. What do I change to stop this from being a speed run through the grand finals?
This is definitely a character change, and I think he'll maybe go to... I don't know, I want to say Jack. Some random character, but I don't know. I'm just going...
I mean, Jack's pretty safe. It's a nice way to sort of do a litmus test here in the middle of the round.
Yeah, I think he'll pick Jack or something, and then just trying to get a feel for the overall matchup and the playstyle. Because Jack can play slower, he can afford to play slower, and because you always have control of range 1.5, range 2, make the opponent scared, draw out the rounds till the very end, just to see how he how the opponent wants to play. You know, just take your time. See, like right now, he's taking a break between the match. He knows what he wants to do.
A little bit of delay in between the game, but it is finally ready. We'll see what the reaction is. Of course, certainly the unsurprising Jin, but
and he goes to Kazumi.
It's gonna be Kazumi, and we've already seen how scary this Kazumi can be. Multiple perfects on the way here, and things out with a nice hit, but it's gonna be about the way you finish, not the way you start.
Something interesting to note is Kazumi is essentially the female version of Jack, because they play in a very similar style, but she has much shorter range. But she still functions in a similar manner with quick pokes, good timing, and they both benefit in the same way. So a good start here by Doujin. Book now in rage, goes for the Oki with a down forward 4 at the wall. Nice parry and a nice start on the 2-4. Gets the while standing 1-2 punish and closes it out only 27 seconds into the round. Very well done there by Doujin.
Perfect time to go for the change up, and it seems to be working out. First win in a while.
Very, very nice punish on the down 3. For those who don't know, that move is -16 to 17 on block. Even though it's a generic, like I would say generic low in a way, it still is launch punishable. A nice tech into a while standing 1-2 there. Second 5 combos now. Gets the wall break.
Gonna get the bounce off of it and follow it. No, actually not. Now the turnaround possible.
Nice. 1-1 into the 1-1-2. 1-1 on block is -1 with Kazumi.
Beautiful sidestep for the win there. Now up 2. Doujin, character change paying off.
Forward 4, trying to keep it Jeff. We saw in the first few matches, Book really favored the forward 4, controlling that range 2, trying to keep his opponents out. And against Kazumi, you want to be doing that stopper from coming in with the while running 2. And I think he's doing a great job of that. We haven't seen Doujin do the while running 2 very often. And here we see the forward 4. This should be a wall break. And we get a screw. Big damage. Could have gotten an Oki ender, but I think that was fine. Got a lot of damage out of it. Blocks the forward 3. Goes for the hell sweep out of the fly stab. We've got 25 seconds left of the round. Match point now for Doujin.
Doesn't look like we even need the rest of it. No.
Caught him stepping with the 1+2 and 3 rounds straight. The Kazumi pick working out very well for Doujin right now.
Yeah, roaring back, getting himself a win that he definitely needed there. More importantly, though, the momentum change. You can finally see Book kind of starting to have to scratch his head and think a little bit.
But it's good to see that he finally got himself on the board. You know, this is the grand finals. We want to match as close as possible.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, if you watch a 4-0, it's like, wow, this one player is very dominant. You can see him dominate, but it's always better when it is as close as it is right now.
Definitely. And straight off the bat in the first round, we got a balcony break. Maybe a big damage combo. Oh, drops it. Doesn't dash far enough. Does the mid option this time. Goes for the 1+2, is the 1+2, that is -14. Very risky against Jin, who has a 14-frame launcher, although it is very difficult to do in neutral, straight like that, unless, you know, you're ball on.
Well, I mean, I think that's a safe assumption to make here. Rage here for Book, see if he can get himself out of the corner.
Nice parry. Maybe could have gotten more, but it doesn't matter right now. Does have rage. We see a rage drive. Goes for the electric into the forward 4. And the Tiger comes out to chip him. What a way to end the round. Well done there by Doujin.
Block the kitty cat coming out. And that's going to give Doujin a very, I guess, important win there. The momentum you can really see shifting.
I don't think he knows the punish for the up forward 3-4-3, because that move is -16 on block. He could have done can.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah, because you can see three hits in a row. It's quite easy to adapt to. Doesn't break the 1+2 throw. Will we see a combo? And we will. Goes for the max damage rather than for Oki. Very well done by him. Down back forward to down forward. Down 3+4, sorry. 2 rounds up. Is this 5 rounds straight for Doujin?
It is, yeah.
5 rounds straight?
Wow, this is just really surprising. I mean, it goes to show the benefit of having that deep character pool. I mean, Book is not completely outmatched by any means, but he is struggling to deal with a very different style.
And a very nice parry there on the forward 4. Gets big damage at the wall to down back 2-2-3. Down back 3 coming into play. A very interesting tool. Because Doujin is on P2 side, after you do down back 3, you cannot step to Kazumi's weak side. So if you want to sidestep right, you can't do it while you're on 1P because you're in crouch. Jin now in rage. Goes for the hell sweep. Can he close it out? He does with the down back 2. 6 straight rounds for Doujin. playing out of his mind right now.
I don't know. Darth Doujin executing Order 66 here in the Grand Finals. He is finding a way to just kill it over and over again. The way that momentum shifts here, kind of the big thing that I'm really impressed with this Tekken 7 all tournament long. It's like not only how you are able to win 1, 2, maybe 3 rounds in a row, but you have to have the perseverance to keep it up regardless of what your opponent throws at you. And maybe Book had it to start with, but Doujin now finally taking the lead.
This is the advantage of having a longer set, and also the disadvantage is that if you are a player who thrives in a longer set environment, you have longer time to adapt and to download your opponent. Whereas if you're a player that relies on setups and just Okazemi, you know, your opponent has more time to figure it out, and so that's a disadvantage for you. But right now we've got a stage change and we're going straight to the Mishima building. Good start here by Doujin, as it has been for the past 6 rounds for him. 15 seconds into the round, we've got an even game right now.
Yeah, really hot right off the bat. Life bar is pretty even.
Beautiful duck
carry
there.
all the way to the wall.
Goes for the Oki setup. Doesn't get the wall splat. Still gets the plus frame. And a nice diversion. Gets the back 2-1.
Oh my god, huge.
Gets it on the back. That was not guaranteed. I'm not sure what he did.
Okay.
He just decided not to do anything. And
What
goes
a
for the
decision
throw.
to make.
Nice backdash there to get out of the way. Punishes the hop kick. Could have run more because it was whiff. Nonetheless, gets him on the ground. Good start here for Book.
Yeah, it's a good start that he'll need. I mean, this is now, what is that, 7 rounds in a row for Doujin?
Yeah, Doujin hadn't pressed the button for a full 9 seconds until after that, until he got counter hit with the forward 4 while doing the running 2. Doujin now enraged, delays the second hit, jabs him at the forward 4, and a nice 2-1 throws out the round.
Okay, all right, man. If you really got to reset the momentum, perfect's a way to do it.
I feel like this Grand Finals is very, very fast-paced. Like, I feel like it was just 1-1 a few minutes ago.
Yeah, if we wanted to do like first to 6 or 7, that should probably work out in around the same time that we expected. But I mean, we are. It is only first to 5, and with 3 sets to his name, Doujin in a very sizable lead. Only needs 2 more wins to make it 4.
Has wall pressure now, does have rage 2, a jump over, gets him with the back turn 4, jabs him out of the forward 3, and takes a 1-round lead. Doujin 1 round away from taking it up to 4-2 in the score. Gets the power crush. I think he was going for the wall running 2 and it's proven after he does it just there. Will he drop the combo? Gets it to the wall.
No, not dropping anything and gets it.
Goes for the jump over setup. Just out of distance. It gets the counter hit 4 again.
He's gonna follow that through for the win. Yeah, last hit with the Tiger takes it down. You know, not a flawless victory, but an impressive one at that.
You know, I've actually never seen that combo from counter hit 4. Because
save out the secrets for the Grand Finals.
It's a new one because Kazumi in the most recent patch, they changed how her down forward 1 functions in terms of range. So she no longer moves as forward as she used to when she does the attack. So the old combo whips. But good to know that combo works.
Gonna write that one down in the combo book.
Yeah, it's already been written down on my memo in my phone.
Nice. I'm sure people out there are writing it down. You want to save that in a Twitch chat and go back and find it there later. Either way, let's go ahead and get started with, honestly, what could be our final series. This is 3-0. Oh my god, the fastest finals in a long time. Doujin and Book both seemingly willing to keep up this fast pace, but Doujin has definitely turned that momentum into his favor.
Yeah, Doujin just needed to change to a character that had controlled the tempo of the game, and he's doing that perfectly with Kazumi. Another character would have been his Jack. But he's doing fine with Kazumi, as he has been doing throughout this entire tournament. And Doujin now 2 rounds away from taking the Grand Finals. Playing very well right now. Book has to make his way back in here. Caught him coming in with the forward with 1-2.
Time and time again, we see Doujin going kind of back to the dojo, picking up a different character and changing seemingly his fate in this round. Both players around similar health, but I mean, the life total's not going to matter. 1 combo to end the game, up against the wall. Roll out, the throw, turn around.
He should be able to close it here. Will this hit all it with? And it hits!
Oh my god!
Will this end it? Is this enough damage?
It really has to.
No, just a chip of health left.
It's a sliver of health left. So
and the down back 4. Oh, the full crash down back 4. Very well done there by Book to recognize the situation. Got the max damage combo, wasn't enough, but still ended it. Nice work there on the scramble.
Chills here in the grand final, and a very appropriate round of applause from our huge audience here at the Esports World Championship. I mean, you gotta say, this is electrifying, not just because that's kind of what Jin does with his moves, but also because the games have been so intense.
Yeah, we see now Doujin going for a lot more hop kicks. He's gone for 2 this round alone and got punished for it. And another panic move coming out with a down forward 2. I think Book is in his head right now.
Yeah, Doujin kind of serving himself up on a platter there, jumping in and saying, if you want to hit me at close range right now, let's go for it.
And gets the counter hit combo from the CDS4. Just short of the wall, goes for the forward 2. Gets him with the last hit. No wall combo because of the side wall right there. Slightly off axis.
Yeah, straight into it. Lots of great defense here from Book, but turns it right back around.
Yeah, very, very convincing lead right now for Book. He doesn't have to take any big risk. Goes for the hell sweep and gets 7 golden letters.
Perfect.
Another perfect.
Right when it matters the most. Book, you know, this game is really kind of swinging back and forth, a little bit of a pendulum game going on here, but it seems like in Book's favor. I mean, we've only got so many more sets left. Can Doujin swing it back once again?
And we're straight back into it. Doujin did really well that last match. Let's see if he can continue the momentum.
Gonna get juggled right off the bat, carried to the wall.
Goes for the Oki ender at the wall with the 1-2-3. Nice punish there on the up forward 2. That is minus 14. A knockdown is good enough. Gets it with the second hit again. He's been saving that. Every time he uses it, gets the second hit for free. Very good conditioning here by Doujin. Down back for can hit. Won't be able to close it out. It's going to be big damage. Will go for Oki. Decides to go for max damage. What's he going to do? He gets the rage drive. Drops the combo, but still gets a down back four to close it out. Very well done there by Doujin.
If that drop had been consequential, I would have lost it. But in the end, justice is served. Doujin takes the first game.
He must be sweating hard right now. I know I would be. And a nice down forward 2 there. Excellent whiff punish. Alters the combo to accommodate for the off-axis Jin. Second hit is blocked this time, and a nice punish. Forward 4 can hit.
Now Enraged can Book do anything with it.
Last frame's coming out. Jin now in rage. What is Book going to do with this rage? Will we see a rage drive? One for the electric, stifled out with the jabs. Jab pressure to keep him from doing anything that he wants to do. Down 3. Can he close it out with one more poke?
Oh my god, so much defense.
And the 1+2. Now we're on match point. Doujin can take it all here.
I mean, this is
one more round.
Everything that Book has fought for. It comes down to this one moment. You have to stop Doujin here.
Against for the mid option, out of all times to get hit by it, you get hit by it now. Big damage off of that wall combo.
And this could do it against the wall. He needs one more combo to turn it back around. Jin in rage though. Book has the tools.
And 1+2 to close it out. 3 rounds straight. Very well done there by Doujin.
Congratulations to the Philippines champion, Doujin. Your grand final victor here, the winner of Tekken 7 at the 9th Esports World Championship.
I think we couldn't have asked for a better performance from either player.
Oh my god, you saw twice Book was able to turn it around, really kind of get into his opponent's head. 2 perfects just the set before, and Doujin able to come back anyway.
I think Book started off really well, and when he was about to lose, he recognized the situation. He threw everything he had out there, all the setups, all the mix-ups. He came back in just when he was at the precipice of losing. He just came back, played really well, but in the end, Doujin proved to be too much of a force to be reckoned with, and very well done there by Doujin, taking out the tournament.
I mean, this entire